So today's the excitingest day of my entire life ever. Why? Because I've been looking on Zoopla and Property Right for my whole life, looking for the perfect penthouse to live in, and I've found it. Today I'm going on a viewing. I always wanted to view a house in the hills in Calabasas. So let's get ready. I'm gonna start off with my, you all know the drill, Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturiser. I've already used about a third of it. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it all over my face. I can't tell if I like or dislike this, but I've used about half of it and I don't think I look dramatically different. So a little bit of a lie when it comes to the marketing, but who knows, maybe we need to use it for longer. Now the look I'm going for today is sophisticated and educated. Two things which is not very hard for me to achieve naturally. So I think when it comes to looking sophisticated, it's really important to have less is more with makeup. Like too much can look too much, so we want to do less because we want to look less. Girl math. So as you all know, I'm going to go ahead with my favourite concealer in the entire world ever, which is the one from 17. I love it. Why? Because it's brilliant coverage and very cheap. So I'm going to go ahead with this one and just add like a little bit. This is the area where I usually like to add it. And remember the look we're going for, just keep remembering it in your head. Sophisticated and educated. That way we will be taken seriously. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead with my brush and I'm just going to go and like blend that all out really quickly. A little bit rough, but it gets blood circulation going. Do you see why I'm absolutely in love with this concealer? Because look at the difference already. That is what you call dramatically different, because I do look just 10 years younger already, which is just the lovely look we're going for. Now I'm going to go ahead, I should have added this earlier but I kind of forgot, with my Pixie Rose Glow Mist. I love it because it's so misty and glowy and rosy, so yummity yum. Top trick, keep your mouth and eyes closed when you do it, because if it gets into any of those vesicles, it's not good. It tastes bad and it stings your eyes a little bit. It's worse when you accidentally get it on your eyelash and you rub your eye and then the product is on your eyelash and then it goes in your eye and your eye stings and it goes red. Not nice. So this is what we've got to work with at the moment. Let's carry on. Okay, remember what I said about doing a sophisticated, educated makeup look? That means we need to go for less is more. So I'm going to go ahead with my favourite concealer, but I use this with a different effect to the concealer that I already used. That concealer is for brightening, but this concealer is for like blemish balancing out. So that is my NARS Radiant Longwear Lightwear Lovely Concealer. And I'm just going to go get it to work a little bit because I'm almost finished. And this is the area that I notoriously love to just really work in. This area here for no apparent reason. This area only because I've got a spot there and I don't like it, so I'm just like gonna cover her up. These spots here, and I always tend to get like a redness around here, so I'm just gonna go get a little bit more product. Remember, not too much, and I'm gonna go there and just really get that going so I can blend it out with my horsehair brush again. So let's get that into circular movements and get those products all nice and blended. Here I like to just sort of go again, circular movements, really working that wrist movement to get it into a lovely 360-degree angle so that we're working it seamlessly into the skin so it has a velvety finish. Also, here's a disclaimer, I'm not actually going to a viewing. This is part of my vision board video series. What is that, you're wondering? Basically, at the start of each year, or just generally in people's life, they like to a vision board where they collect photos to visualize their lifestyle or the reality life that they want to live in. I'm going to do that then in the form of videos, where I basically create videos acting out or like visualizing the future that I want to have, because the more you think about something, the more you act on it like it's going to happen, the more it will actually happen to you. That's my philosophy and that is how I manifest things to really happen to me. So come along for the journey, and who knows, maybe one day I'll be going to an actual penthouse viewing in Calabasas. For now, let's keep watching. I don't think people understand how powerful vision boarding actually is, because once you visualize something in the visionary mind of your mind, you can make it happen and it will happen to you, because you're opening the door to possibilities for opportunities for it to actually happen and manifest into your life. Like, it's genuine, it's science. So this is the blusher I'm going to use. I'm going to go for blusher next now that I've sorted my base. Again, like I said, it's simple, but why it's simple? Because it's sophisticated. Now we're going to go for blusher. Usually when I do blusher, I like to go upwards, because remember, sophisticated makeup is like clean makeup. I'm trying to look a bit more educated, sophisticated, put together, older. So in order to look a bit older, I'm really going to go and pop out this high cheekbone there and do the same to the other side. So I'm really not going to emphasize this bulge on my cheek there, because I like to do that when I'm doing like more full glam looks and stuff. But for now, when I want to look sophisticated, I like to just sweepen it upwards and then sort of bring it here and here. Now I'm going to go for a light touch, like literally the lightest very touch of eyeshadow, because that way it sort of brings together this in like a more mature look to our face. So what I'm going to do to bring like a bit more of a mature look is I'm going to go for a lovely transition colour. This is a lovely sparkly palette I've got from Revolution. I really like this palette, and I'm going to go for like a soft pinky colour, because I feel like pink is quite, it can be quite mature, because I feel like Gen Z likes to go for browns and nudes, and pink is a bit more mature, like my mum likes to use pink, do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the shade called Burnt, and I'm really going to go working that into my crease on both eyes and not one, remember? Just really tapping that away gently into my crease, because we do want to look sophisticated in this look, so we don't want it to be a bright bold colour, but we do want to sweep it out just to it the way we brush away all the stress and worries in our life. Now that that's done, I've added a little bit of depth to my eyes. It has aged me just a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and get a glittery colour to really lightly sweep that over with my finger on the base of my eye, the way millennials do. So you might be wondering, why am I trying to like, you know, do like a millennial style makeup look? Well, that's really important because we want to look sophisticated, and that's the best way to do it, by looking old. So I just tapped off the excess, and I'm going to go and sweep that across my eye like the broomstick of Harry Potter. Sweep, sweep, sweep when he's playing Quidditch. Now that is a lovely sheen. It is just superior, superb. Let's carry on. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to want to do is I want to line my lips. So I am going to go for one of my very favourites from one of my NYX collection of my lip liners, and I'm just going to gently line my lips. Gently, not too much, because we don't want to add too much product or it looks overwhelming, because that is not the effect that we want, because we want to look sophisticated. But like I said, sometimes a brown can be quite Gen Z, but we do want to make it look sophisticated, so we want to go ahead and add on a colour that's a little bit different and perhaps a bit more deeper. So sophistication usually comes with deeper colours, because that shows that we are serious and we're being bold and we are in the game. So I've got this lipstick here from this brand called Lily Lolo. I got sent this on TikTok, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my lips lightly, really lightly. See, this colour means that I mean business. Now that that's on, do you see how it's created a really like sheen, sheer, shiny look to it without trying too hard, without looking too blocky? That's why I said apply it lightly, because that makes all the difference in the world. Now that my lips are done, let's go and finish off my eye area, because I'm not completely done there. I'm going to go back to my Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to get like a really like darkish dark brown shade with this brush by Makeup Geek that I don't recall ever buying. And I'm just going to sweep that under my eye to just, you know, really add some sophistication and depth underneath my eye, because that is the look we're going for, remember? So remember, tad bit of brown and tap 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 away. So what this does is this really makes your eyes pop, but in a subtle way, because we don't want to go for full glam or anything like that. You know, we're going really light. Do you see already how this eye already like really just looks brighter because of the darkness underneath, which brings my eyeball out, making it pop. Cool, let's do that and just carry on layering it a little bit, but not too much. So at this point, I do think it does look fairly sophisticated, but we do have to fix my eyebrows. You're probably wondering why I haven't contoured or bronzed my face, and that is because we really want to add more focus, less to the bronze and more to the warmth of the blusher, because we don't want to look aged, we want to look sophisticated, but not too aged. Because I know I tried to make my eyeshadow look a little bit aged, but we don't want to overall make our whole face look aged. We want to like balance out how aged we look, so that therefore by not contouring, we're still keeping that youthfulness, which balances it out so we look sophisticated. Cool. Does that logic make sense? Because it does to me. Finally, I'm gonna just touch up on my eyebrows because they need a lot of work done. So I don't really thread them, but I'm just gonna go ahead and shape them up really lightly. So I like to use my 10-year-old beaten up eyebrow palette. I've had this for about 10 years. I do have a new like Wolfie stick thing, but I don't want to use it today because I just don't feel like using it today. This just feels more sophisticated, if you know what I mean. Yep, I know what you mean, Anissa. Cool. I've got a bit of product on my brush, the brush that I've had for 10 years, and I'm gonna go and just shape my eyebrows. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of, maybe it's Maybelline, on my eyelashes, and then I'm basically done. But I have to get the rest of me ready because I do need to get my scarf ready and my outfit ready. Wow, so dramatic. Let's do the other one. So I can't wear this because that is way too cringy. As soon as they see me, they'll be like, get out, because it's so cringe. Like, this is fine for like homeware or like a quick run to Target if I decide to even pluck up the courage to do that, but I can't go to a house viewing wearing this. So let's change that. Also, genuinely another example of manifestation. When I bought this, I was like, I'm gonna wear this. That says California in California when I was in England. And I'm in California wearing my California jumper. Okay, this is like the annoyingest scarf ever, but you'd be lying if you said I didn't look like the coolest person in the room right now. Get it? Because I'm the only person. Anyway, this is the final look. I've got beige on because beige is sophisticated. These sunnies because they were really cool. They're a bit too reflective, but let's just ignore that for now. And I've got this trench coat on because I really like this. I actually thrifted it from 2nd Street in San Francisco and it's really cool. It does have a belt which I'm going to belt up just before I leave, and this is the finalized look. This is like a super annoying scarf because it keeps crumpling and dumpling. We're ready to go. I think that this will be smashing and I can't wait to view the house in the hills where I always dreamed of doing, so let's go. So I just got a text, my limousine is outside waiting for me, so I'm just gonna go now, but I'll see you guys in my next video. My California top is still underneath. So I just twisted it around. So I hope you guys liked this video. The point of the video wasn't actually to go to a house viewing, of course, but it was to visualize it, because the whole point of my vision board video series is so that we can create a vision board in terms of videos, so that we can actually manifest things that we want to happen in the future. We create our dream life by acting in it, by thinking about it. That is what manifesting is, and that's how it will actually happen in the future. So if you enjoyed this video, if you like the concept of it, take it away with you. And stay subscribed to my channel so that way you can see in 1 year time when I go to an actual real life one. Thank you for watching.